Hey everyone, it's Sarah at Repeat Crafter Me, and I've had a lot of interest in this stitch. It's kind of like the block stitch, that's what I'm calling it, but I'm using half double crochet. So I want to show you how this is done, and you can, as you can see, you can make this starting like as a granny square, and you could continue this for as many rounds as you want. It could be a really big blanket, it could be a square just like this, and I am using it currently on my puppy blanket as a border, so it makes a really great border. And you don't have to change the colors like I did. You could do solid color, you could only maybe do 2 repeating colors, so lots of different ways to do this. This is corner to corner crochet in the middle, and then the half double crochet block stitch on the edge for this puppy blanket. And I will have more information on this blanket on repeatcrafterme.com coming soon, but let's just dive into how to do this stitch. I'm using beautiful fall colors. It's Bernat Super Value yarn, and I will have links to all those colors as well. So let's get started. I know I started with the blue in this, but I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna go the opposite way for this tutorial and start with the brown. It really doesn't matter. You can decide how you wanna do the color combinations and such. So you start by making a magic ring, okay? And we are going, inside the ring, we are going to chain 2 and make 2 half double crochets. 1, 2, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 more half double crochets, chain 2, 2 more half double crochets, chain 2, and we're going to pull tight. Okay, and we're just going to join. So that first chain 2 did not count as a stitch, so I'm joining to that first half double crochet. All right, and at this point you can go ahead and fasten off that color. It'd be great if you if I had time to weave in all my ends, but we're just gonna keep plugging along here. So go ahead and weave in your ends if you want, leave them till the end, whatever you want to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work. You can work in any of these corners. So see how you already have a square, and here's your corners where the chain 2s are. Okay, so I'm just gonna start in this corner. I'm gonna grab kind of this neutral color. I think it's called Oatmeal. And this is gonna be after every block stitch I'm gonna do a round of this kind of neutral single crochet. So let me show you how it's done. So you're just gonna join in to this corner, chain 1. Now you're gonna make let's get the yarn out. You're gonna make a single crochet, single crochet, a chain 2, and a single crochet all in that corner. Okay, now I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the next corner, chain 2, brings me to that next corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and in the last corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and join. So again, that first kind of chain didn't really count. I just like to do it, kind of brings you up to that next round and gives you a place to start. So I just joined it there to that first single crochet. And now I'm gonna leave this yarn attached because I'm just gonna pull it up when I need to use it next. You could fasten it off. I'm gonna leave it on, just makes less ends to weave in, especially since we're changing colors so much. So now I'm gonna grab the green Okay, and I'm going to insert my hook in that next corner, and I'm going to join in with the green. Okay, now since we're in a corner, I'm going to go ahead and chain 2. That's not going to count. I'm chaining 2, and I can tell we're in a corner. So what in each of the corners, we're going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 more half double crochets, all in that corner stitch. Okay. Now it brings me to this chain 2 space, and you're going to make 2 half double crochets in each of the chain spaces. Okay, now I'm coming up on another corner, so I'm making 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets in the corner. Now I'm coming along the chain 2, so make 2 half double crochets. Now I'm going into another corner, 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Okay, there's another space, chain 2 space, so that's 2 half double crochets. Now I'm in another corner, 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Now I'm coming to my last chain 2 space, and that's where we're going to make 2 half double crochets to end that round. Go ahead and join to your starting stitch. Okay, and you know what, at this point, well, I'll just join. You can pull up the yarn, kind of cream colored yarn, or whatever you're using for your single crochet rounds, and I'm just going to join it in. I'm going to chain 1. Okay, and now we're going to be working in between all of these 2 half double crochet stitches. So here I'm already in between a stitch. Okay, so you're going to make a single crochet, chain 2, and now I'm in a corner, brings me right to a corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner. I find that next in between space, in between those 2 half double crochets, and you're going to make a single, sorry about that, you're going to have to chain 2, get into that next corner, or next, next space, single crochet, chain 2. Okay, here we go, here's the next space, single crochet, chain 2. Now I'm at the corner. So in the corners, we always do a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2 again, and then start working in between those half double crochets, and repeat, chain 2, I'm in another corner. As it gets bigger, it gets easier because you can start to really see it form and see the stitches. The first couple rows are so tiny, it's hard to tell what you're doing until you really get going. So I chain 2, now I'm working in between those half double crochets, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, I'm in my last corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, single crochet in between that last stitch, chain 2, and join. Now I'm just going to go ahead and work in that chain space just as I did with the green. I'm going to clip off the green because I don't need it. And now let's add in the orange. Okay, so we're going to join that in. Chain 2 and make 2 half double crochets. Okay, I'm working in a corner, 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets right in the corner, work in that next space, 2 half double crochets, work in that next space, 2 half double crochets, work in the next space, 2 half double crochets, brings me to the next corner. And again, you're just repeating this pattern. And like I said, it gets so simple. The larger it gets, you can really start to see those stitches, see those chain spaces, see those little block stitches. Okay, another corner. Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, here we go. Okay, I think this is my last corner. Chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Okay, here's my last space. And then you're going to join. And just as before, you're going to grab that cream colored yarn that you're making your single crochets with. Just pull it up, join in, chain 1, make that single crochet because we're kind of in between stitches. Just ignore that chain 2. Okay, so single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the next space. Chain 2, I'm at my corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and continue. See how it's coming along? All right, let me just pull that center tight, lay it flat so you can kind of see. Really coming along, huh? Could probably do one more row together. See how quick it goes now? Okay, I'm gonna join. I'm gonna grab, what's next? My yellow, my gold. Let's see, let's flip that. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna work in that chain space, attach this gold, pretty gold color yarn. If I can get it. Chain 2, make those 2 half double crochets. Keep going. You can see where your corners are. Okay, look at that. I'll lay it flat. So the more you change colors, the more ends you will have to weave in. So as you could see, you could probably do this in 2 colors, whatever you'd like really. So now here's what I want to show you. So we started this just as this block stitch. If you are gonna use this as a border, so this is a very small corner to corner crochet piece. Obviously the one I did for the puppy, I'm gonna try and bring it in this screen here is much bigger, so it doesn't matter how big or small your corner to corner crochet piece is. This is just a small one, but I want to show you how to start this as you're edging, and I will have to put that off before I fully finish this. You're just going to keep repeating the rounds as long as you want. So, all right, so let's see here. So if I'm starting from a corner to corner crochet piece, it's going to be really simple because you're going to be working in between those squares in your piece. So go ahead, wherever you want to start is fine. I'm just going to choose right in between here. Okay, I'm going to join in this yarn. This is my single crochet row. So I'm just going to join with a chain 1 just to get it in there. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in that next space, chain 2. Now I'm at a corner. I'm just going to work my yarn in there, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, work in that next space, chain 2, work in this next space, chain 2. I'm at a corner, so I'm just gonna reach into that corner, make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, now chain 2 again. Okay, you're gonna work in between those corner to corner squares, chain 2, another single crochet, chain 2. Now I'm gonna go right into this corner, all right, working on that last edge in between those stitches, chain 2. Now make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the last corner, chain 2, and join. Okay, now you're basically at the same spot you are here in the squares. So just continue working. So now you can decide what color you want to add in. We'll just grab the orange because it's right here. So now here's your half double crochet row. So I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to make those 2 half double crochets in those chain 2 spaces. Here's my corner. So it's 2 half double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more half double crochets. And then just as we were doing before, you're making your 2 half double crochets in those chain spaces. Another corner. Look at us go, right? Okay. And join. I just pull up that cream colored yarn I'm using for my single crochets, just as I was doing before. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in that next, and you are well on your way. How great is that? So lots of ways to use this stitch. Use it as a border. You can just go ahead and start with it and make granny squares. You could make blankets. so many ways to use it. So I hope this helps, and I will have the written pattern on repeatcrafterme.com.